Hey guys.
Welcome back to the podcast. It's another week. We absolutely love wherever you're tuning in from. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's get stuck in.
Okay, guys, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, it means a lot that you're here with us. Jad always mocks that, but that means a lot. When I say that every week, I genuinely mean it. It comes from my heart.
Every now and then you should throw in a new word like
No,
Zizaban.
that's not the point of a motif. Guys, another week, and this week, Jad and I thought that we'd have a little fun today and tackle one of the most
Each other.
No, you wouldn't come off
Verbally.
well. We're gonna tackle some of the world's toughest questions when it comes to the roles and responsibilities of the sexes within household chores and duties.
Yes.
So I know that probably a lot of couples out there do it, in their own niche way, but often, there's roles and responsibilities that people just see as the male's role or the female's role, and we're here to tackle them, and we might have differing ideas to you guys, and that's okay, but that's what we're going to do today, so come along for the ride, and I'm sure we're going to ruffle some feathers. We do have an Ask Mum and Dad, of course, at the end of the episode, which comes from a girl today who's needs some help tossing up the pros and cons with her man and wants us to weigh in on the situation. But, whether you got traditional values or a bit more progressive values, I'm sure we'll annoy and upset you today in some way, shape, or form with our answers. But, we thought we'd have a little bit of fun with that because, I don't know, we probably have a little bit of a different way of doing things at our house, so I can only assume other people would probably be in the same boat.
I feel like some things will be pretty generic.
Yeah, but
we'll see. We'll see how we go.
I also want you to know that if we have this discussion and there's something that you say is definitely a woman's role and I do it, you get to have that back on your list of duties. So just
that's not part of the game.
Be careful.
We're not divvying up household chores.
Well, but if you say it's like definitely a woman's role, and then I do it, don't you think that
I might say that it could be traditionally, but not in our house.
Awesome. That makes no sense.
That makes perfect sense.
Okay, what do you think, like, about this? Do you think we'll agree on most of them, or what?
I think we'll agree. Well, obviously on the ones that we're actually. I don't know. I'm interested to see where it goes. You know what? I'm more interested to see what other people think of our opinions.
Yeah, well...
So don't forget to let us know what you think in the comments.
We're almost guaranteed to offend someone. But, all right, so...
Not necessarily offend. People just...
Sure, just differing opinions.
We're not out
fine,
to get
guys.
anyone.
Yeah, well, I hope not. All right, household tasks. We're going to split them up. We're going to have a little chit-chat. I'm going to ask Jad one. She'll ask me, and we'll have a little discussion. So what about just keep it simple, taking out the rubbish? Or any rubbish-related activities?
I think that's a man's role.
Why is that?
It's disgusting.
And?
I'm generally cleaner than you.
Or just more germaphobe?
That and cleaner. And, I might have a shower, put some moisturizer on. I'm all nice and soft, and you're not.
There's the option to take the rubbish out before the shower, though.
But I haven't.
Yeah.
In
this specific instance, I actually agree. I think that the rubbish is definitely the bloke's job.
The bins are a man's job.
And I don't like the idea of this might sound weird, but I don't like the idea of like my missus handling rubbish. Like, I'd rather do the dirty jobs.
Is that because you don't want to see me with the rubbish, or because you don't want to burden me with that job?
Yeah, burden you. I don't care about seeing you with rubbish.
I don't know. Maybe you've got this weird ick where, like, if a woman's holding a rubbish bag, you're turned off.
No. I don't really have that many icks.
I don't.
No, I think it's like my role, and it's not super difficult, but also something that happens at our place or office, whatever you want to call it, is we run a business. We get lots of, boxes and rubbish, essentially, that we need to get rid of every week. Never fits in our bins. So often I'm running up and down the street on a Tuesday night when our bins come on the Wednesday morning, and I'm trying to put stuff in every bin on our street just to get rid of it every week.
For legal purposes, this is a joke.
It's okay to share rubbish bins with your neighbours.
It is.
What, you think if the cops saw me do it, I'd get arrested?
I don't know if the neighbours would love it.
Oh, the neighbours don't care. I've been doing it for years.
Anyway.
So we go up and down, and if Jad was doing that at all hours of the night, like, I wouldn't feel safe and comfortable with her out there doing that. So I'd rather do that job.
Yeah. Also, that I might see things that I'd want to bring into the house.
What, you open people's rubbish bins, see something and bring it into the house?
If it's collection day, for example, and there's like stuff on the street, you might find that I'm bringing things inside.
We have no room for anything else.
That's the issue.
Sometimes I'm scared to go grocery shopping because we have so little room in the house.
That's because you buy like 6 punnets of strawberries and we end up throwing 4 out because you're not very good at estimating how long. Speaking of groceries, whose job is that?
To go and get them?
To do the grocery shopping, yeah.
Oh. I don't know. Traditionally, I would say maybe a girl's, but that's not how it goes in our house.
I think I actually saw an article recently that more men are doing the shopping now, as in statistically there are. I still think it's slightly outnumbered that women are the higher percentage, but it is more common for men to do the grocery shopping, whereas it used to be mainly women that were doing it.
Yeah, well, in our house, it's because if I ask you to go get the groceries, you come home with like the 3 things you feel like eating immediately for the next snack, and then you don't get any food for the rest of the week. That's not true.
It's just because I don't want to carry all the heavy groceries.
Yeah, I mean, it is a bit of a logistical thing these days because, like, I like taking Fletch to the shops because he loves it and he gets so excited by, like, naming everything and looking at other people's trolleys and, like, shouting at them and stuff. What they have, not just shouting at them. But also, yeah, I mean, sometimes we spend, a couple $100 on groceries for the week and it's a lot of bags and carrying. And I don't know if you'd, like, be able to manage Fletch and then heaps of shopping.
Really?
Well, you just said you can't carry all the bags, and then I agreed with you, and then you said really.
He's in the trolley, so that's not a concern. He's just sitting in the trolley, all good. And then I do my shopping, and then theoretically, you pack your bags and you put them back in the trolley. You take them to the car, and then you unpack the sun, and then you unpack the groceries.
It sounds like a hypothetical to you though, because when was the last time you did that?
Well, I haven't done it recently. So
well, there you go.
Or if I've gone grocery shopping, it's without Fletcher. So. But it's not that I couldn't do it. It's just that it's just a bit harder when you're pregnant and you're not as strong and you're already carrying a load on your belly. It's just not an ideal task to complete. So in this instance, yeah, that's a you job.
Yeah, while pregnant, Jad's answers for everything would be lock.
That's how it should be.
And then you might take...
That's a whole different chat.
You might take a few back when you've given birth.
Yeah, that's a different chat.
What about paying the bills? Or just general life compliance?
No, paying the bills is different.
Sure.
To general life compliance. I would say, I think in most households, men are doing that. That's my guess.
That's not what this is about. It's what you think should be the case, not what you guess most people would do.
It's a weird one, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not hard on either side of the fence with that one. Like, who's doing life admin in the household most of the time? I think it should be a man's job.
Why is that?
I just do. It just feels right.
That's awesome. That's going to be my answer for all of them.
Yeah, that's all I have for you.
I agree with you for the main fact that... So Jad and I run our own business. We're staff.
Are you going to explain every point?
No, yeah, I am, because that's what this is about, right? And I pay us a salary, but then I'm also responsible for paying our super and paying our tax.
But our situation is not the same as everyone else's.
I'm just giving you an example.
Okay.
I'm just giving you an example.
Go on.
And when I asked Jad the other day, I go, Jad, I've been paying you super for years now. Would you mind just like making sure that it's going into the right super balance? I just need to get that out of my mind. Jad doesn't know how to get into her own super. I'm not gonna let you look after the financial responsibilities of our family when you can't even log into your own super.
I don't know my member number.
I've asked you for about a year to like figure it out, get in touch with them, and like just make sure. No, she doesn't do it.
Yeah, but what do I need to access it for? Now,
I just said to make sure that
it's going into the right account. You've got the right details, I think.
Awesome.
How come you can pay it to me without my membership number? Like, can't you tell me what it is?
No, because I pay it to the government.
Yeah.
And the government has your super details on file.
Well, then we should ask the government.
Yeah, you feel free to get in touch with Albo. Do you have his number? Just get in touch and ask him for your
I'll give him a buzz.
super membership number.
Albo, do you have my super number? Because I don't know it.
We don't need a play-by-play of the call. I know. I've been telling you for about a year.
Yeah, I'm going to look into it, guys. Okay. Anyway, men should pay the bills. That's my end result. All right, next one. Who should be folding and putting away the laundry?
Oh, you're pretty pedantic with that stuff. So these are all weird because I fold, but you put away.
Yep, that's what we
So
do.
I do
but
the
who
laundry and
traditionally
fold.
should be?
I would say men are like couldn't give a stuff about that stuff. Like as in, I would get my laundry. It could be in a pile. I just chuck it in a drawer and it's fine. Like I wouldn't fold and make sure it's all the collars are nicely done. So I don't know. Maybe a woman might care more about how stuff is done.
Yeah.
In that regard.
I think that would typically fall on the shoulders of the female. But yeah, in our household, you do more laundry.
But you put it away
Yes, I'm putting it away.
because
You don't know where it goes.
no, you just
No, because I have
Pedantic.
I have 4 different shirt compartments in my wardrobe. You would have no idea what goes where.
yeah. I don't disagree.
Yeah, so there's that.
And
then,
if I put it in the wrong spot, I'd get in trouble.
yeah, and then Fletcher's clothes also. Like I don't want you putting things in the wrong spot, and then I don't know where to find them.
Yeah, I'm allowed to look after him and just generally take care of him all day, but I'm not allowed to put his shirts away. That would be can't trust you with that.
Knowing you'd put them somewhere stupid, like with all the blankets.
Thanks. All right, what about gardening?
Gardening? See, that's a tricky one because if you're talking about like repotting some flowers, right? Or
I'm talking about all gardening.
yeah,
tasks.
but no, there's different categories of gardening. I feel.
Talk us through them, mate.
I'd love to, watering the flowers. That's a nice job. I'll take that. But I think it's a man's job to mow the lawn.
Yeah. Okay.
So they.
But if you had to encompass all gardening under one umbrella, what sex is taking it?
I don't trust a man with the flowers. I'm sorry.
So you'd take the flowers and then also do the mowing, edging, hedges.
No, I think that's all should be the man. The blowy thing. Come on, leaf blower.
Yeah. But wait, I said if you had to put gardening under one umbrella and one sex had to take everything. So if you're trusting the man to do all, then you trust him with the flowers.
The gardenias are dead. God, it's terrible.
Worth it to not do all the other hard yakka?
No, yeah. Men love grass. Did
Do
you
they?
know that? Yeah.
No.
Very
Did I know that?
Very proud of their lawn.
When you say these things,
Is there factual
do you know or
basis to what I'm
do you
saying?
send out a survey?
I did
and
a
people
survey once.
And?
They love grass.
Jade talks so much rubbish.
No, I know a lot of men are proud of their lawns. It's like a hobby. Is keeping the lawn and doing the lines and making it lush and doing with the shoes, the spiky shoes, and then the sand.
I actually don't know any men that do the spiky shoes.
I think I saw it in a movie once.
But is that where you get your information? You saw a guy enjoy his lawn once on a movie and then that was
No.
just blanket all men.
I know some men love their lawns and they're proud of them.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true.
So I think gardening man.
Gardening man, overall. Okay. I don't disagree, but I also agree with the fact that I would care about some more than others. Like, yeah, you're right. I probably wouldn't care about little things like flowers and stuff. But
See, that's not little. That is making the garden lovely.
subjective. But yeah, sure. It's the small intricacies. I understand. What about cooking?
I think women make a home.
Yeah, women are the best.
If it were up to you, we'd have nothing decorative, nothing to make the house feel homey.
If it was up to you, we'd have no groceries, no meals, no laundry done. Yeah, so what's your point?
No electricity.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the next one?
Meals. Who's cooking in the house?
Cooking meals. I think women.
So you taking back over or what?
All of the meals.
Well, yeah.
Could.
Yeah.
Could.
I think this one is dependent on the household.
Yeah,
I think it should
I
be.
agree.
Okay. I think it should be whoever's the better cook should be
Okay,
responsible for the
sure.
meals. Because I like
Yeah, I
my
hear you.
my sister, for example, she's a really good cook. Her partner, he's okay with some things, but not like they have 3 kids, and I don't think he's good at cooking maybe food for adults, like barbecue and meat and smoking stuff, but maybe not like smaller meals for kids.
I think he cooks really well, actually. I disagree.
No, he does with something, but I'm
I think
not
he's
sure.
a great cook.
But I'm saying that
He just
it's,
cooks less than her because she's spending more time at home.
yeah. But I'm saying I think that whoever's the better overall chef should do the cooking because, and I think that that's dependent on the household.
So who's doing it in our house? Who should be?
Oh, I'm really sorry to say this, but it's definitely not you,
That bolognese you made last night was questionable.
mate. When you cook onions, you leave the skin on.
One time.
It wasn't one
That
time.
was one time.
You did it heaps.
You drink milk that's gone off by choice.
Yeah, that's not cooking.
I don't trust you with my food.
But I'm not wasteful. That you.
Yes, you are. Six
Actually,
punnets of strawberries.
I guess if you're cooking the onion with the skin on, you're also not wasteful. So that's positive.
I'm like Shrek.
Yep.
I like every part of the onion.
No, I think he said that ogres are like onions. They've got.
He also
layers.
bites into them whole.
Yeah. Would you say that you should be the chef in our house?
If I had more time, I'd love to be, yes.
What's your top 5 dishes that you make? And you can't use toast as one of them.
I made a lovely coconut cake recently.
Yeah, okay. That's not a meal.
It's food. You said dishes.
yeah, okay. Give me like meals.
That's on a dish.
Give me meals, not desserts.
Okay, bolognese. Shit's on yours.
Language. It was really good.
It was really good. I hate to say
It was really good.
That's
one.
I'm a fan of my dolma.
Yeah.
I make a mean salmon bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steak sandwich. Way better than yours. You don't even caramelize your onions.
These aren't really meals.
Yes,
though.
they are.
Like making a sandwich.
That's steak
Alright.
sandwich is a meal.
Cheese and Vegemite sandwich. That's one of your best
That's
meals.
not a meal. You haven't cooked anything. I have to cook the
See,
steak.
Jad does this and goes, I make a really good salmon bowl. Here's how she makes the salmon bowl. I get the salmon out. I marinate it. I put it in the foil and I wrap it up.
The 2 times you've done it, that chick's going to come back and tell us we're bickering again.
I do the salmon for it. I chop all the vegetables. I get the rice out ready. It's all sitting on the table for her. What Jad has to do
You're
is
such a laugh.
put the salmon into the oven and microwave the rice.
You make it out like you do this every time. You've done it twice.
Last 2 times.
You've done it twice.
Last 2 times.
In how many times have I made the salmon bowl?
Okay, so how many times have I chopped all your stuff for your steak sandwich?
I don't care about your chopping. That's not cooking.
No, but I'm saying...
We're getting off track a little bit.
Yeah, we are, but we are.
We're getting a little bit off track.
I'm more saying I don't know if putting the salmon that someone else has prepared for you into the oven and then taking it out is cooking. So if salmon bowls is one of your best dishes and you do nothing for the salmon bowl, then is it really your best dish?
Okay. Sorry guys, we're going to continue this. What are your best dishes? What are your top 5 dishes?
We have to move on.
We must move on.
We have to move on.
We must simply. Eggs on toast is my number 1. Number 2, oats with banana mashed into it. Number 3, yogurt with oats in it, unprepared. Number 5, rip open a packet of jerky.
3 to 5.
Yeah, we've skipped 4 because it's so bad.
Okay. All right, let's move on from the meals.
Sorry, guys.
You're welcome to take back over the cooking if you want.
Sorry
All right,
about
guys,
that.
what about assembling furniture?
Man,
Why?
because I said so.
But you try to do it often.
Yeah, and I do a better job than you.
What?
We raced once, guys. We'd had a race. Who could build the chair faster? Because there was 2 chairs. We both had to build them. Locke did his wrong. And I won.
And since then, how many things have you built?
Couple.
Okay.
I built Fletcher's bassinet.
You did do that?
Yeah, thank you. That took 2 hours.
You did have to slide those 2 things together?
Are you joking me? That was complex, that one.
Okay. So furniture is a man's job, but you're so much better at it.
Furniture is a man's job.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't disagree. What about measuring for furniture?
What do you mean? Measuring space where furniture should
No,
go?
measuring for furniture. You know, like if there's a
Yeah,
space in the house and
that
we need
should
to
be-
measure for a table or
Don't let
something.
me do that.
Yeah. Once, guys, Jad wanted to get a marble table before we had kids, and marble tables were a good idea. And she wanted a marble table for the centerpiece of our
I think
living
we've
room.
spoken about this on
And
the
she
pod.
goes, "Oh, look, I'm just going to get it custom made." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't care. We could use a paper box. I'm not worried what we have."
Hence my point earlier. Women make a home. Go on.
No, women do make a home. I don't disagree
Thank
with that.
you.
And she made this custom marble table. The thing was like 200 kilos. It was, and then it came into our house, and I'm not exaggerating. It was about 30 centimeters. Like, it was like this. It looked like a doll, like, table.
It was a
And
miniature table.
we waited like 4 months for this table, and she was like,
No.
"Oh, the marble table's arriving today," and it came, and I was like, "This is like a marble thing to put your foot on to put your shoes on."
No,
Like,
that's my fault because I didn't measure.
and then from
anything.
that moment, I said, "If we're ever getting anything made or spaced up, you are not having the measuring tape." And I just thought to myself, when you put in the dimensions 30 centimeters by like, did you just with your hand just go, "Wow, that's going to be a small table"? That might be lucky to fit 2 cups of coffee on
The
it.
issue was I didn't measure. I just looked at the photo, and it looked like a big table.
You looked at the photo.
Yeah, of the table.
Was it next to a dollhouse or something?
It was just on the line, I think, in an empty space.
And you just didn't see the 30 centimeters and go, "Oh, that's a small table."
I don't know that it even had dimensions.
So you just visualized this table, and it didn't even say to scale or anything. You just went, "Looks good."
What's worse?
Grab that. It's all worse.
Okay, well,
It's all the worst.
in this case, I do believe that men should be measuring
Yeah,
for the
okay.
furniture. I don't disagree.
What about booking family holidays?
No, I'm doing one.
Oh, go.
What about
So-
booking family holidays?
Nice. Do you know my favorite part of you losing it at the moment is knowing that you're probably weeing yourself a bit?
No, I did not wee just then.
Why does it always happen at home?
Sneezing and coughing. And what do you mean always?
Yesterday I made you laugh in bed, and then you got angry 3 seconds later and ran off
No.
to the toilet. I
I
can only imagine it was because you weed your pants a
I
bit.
sneezed. It wasn't
Oh.
me laughing so hard at you that I weed. Also, stop talking about my incontinence on the podcast.
Sorry.
Go
It's just inevitable, guys, with babies.
on.
Family holidays. I think.
Booking family holidays.
Booking. I think should be up to the
Booking and
man.
planning. You can put it in the same category, I guess.
Oh, I wouldn't mind if you took part in some of the planning, but the booking, nah, because otherwise we'd like be broke within 2 holidays. I think.
Okay, but whose job is it? Do you think? You've got to say.
The man's.
Really?
Yeah.
You've not booked many of our trips.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but not. We haven't really gone on many family trips. It says family
Oh, come on.
holidays.
That's just like a...
Well, I think once you have a few kids and you're trying to, save money where you can, and like lots of logistics are involved. When it's just 2 like adults traveling, you can.
I think it should be a man. But
Oh, beautiful.
but
Agreed.
in our situation, I'm doing it far more than you are.
Yes. Having said that, we haven't gone on many family holidays yet
Doesn't matter.
that you've needed to book and plan.
Yeah,
so we'll
because
yet
we
to see.
haven't gone on many because you haven't booked any. That's the
Yeah,
concern.
but with your budgeting expertise, I'm not sure I'd feel safe leaving that in your hands.
With your budgeting expertise, I wouldn't feel safe wherever we're staying.
Do you know once I stayed somewhere in China that was $3 a night?
Yeah, I've heard this story. You slept on rice bags?
Yeah, the pillows were sand.
Sand, yeah.
Yeah.
$3 a night is a bit
Only stayed there one night. Had to leave.
crazy.
But yeah, I wouldn't be doing that to the family. But you,
You would be picking some questionable locations.
I think sometimes.
I think you wouldn't think the whole process through. You'd go find some accom. You wouldn't think, how are we getting to the accom? Is it accessible? Can we get there with a car? Is it easy to walk around with a pram? I don't think you'd consider all of this stuff. I'm sorry. I hate to say it.
I couldn't agree with you less.
I think logistically you would not think of all
Okay.
the moving parts.
Who is the person in this relationship that thinks 10 steps forwards? For both of us.
Me.
Oh my God. You live in an alternate reality, don't you?
I live in my reality.
I know, and it's alternate
It's
to the
a good
real one.
No. I think ahead. You think logistically.
You
most
think
of
ahead.
The time.
The first you think ahead is when you're having dinner, what you're going to have for dessert. That's about as far as you think ahead.
That's important to know.
And sometimes you might consider second dessert.
I think booking a trip, I'm better at than you.
Okay, we'll see when we go on our first. We can't wait till we have 2 kids and you're booking the family trip and making sure that everything's sound and logistics are there.
I would love to
And-
be the passenger princess of the trips.
Okay, I'll give you the budget as well.
But
Do
you
reckon-
don't go out of your way to book any. So if it's up to you, then we're not going on any trips. That's the issue.
Yeah, well, when we're trying to buy a house, maybe the trips have to be put on the back seat.
I believe that we should do both.
I know you do, because you don't understand the budgeting bit. All right, what about booking date
Money
nights?
comes and goes, whatever. Booking date nights.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that's a man's job, but I think in reality more women are doing that.
I think it should be the woman as well, because I don't think that men. I think most men would just be happy to be there, wouldn't really care on sort of the logistics of it. Whereas like you have restaurants that you want to try, like places you want to go, and I'm more than happy to join you on them. But I don't care where they are or what they are.
But you see, the thing is, right, if you remember a long time ago when we first started dating and you had no idea where to take me or what to do in terms of booking or planning nice dates, I gave you a list of things that I would be happy to do or places I would be wanting to go.
Yeah.
And you never, ever, ever drew from the list, not once.
Where did I go instead?
Nowhere. You just didn't book anything.
Oh, we just never left the
I
house.
planned all of our dates, yeah.
Yeah, and did we go to places you loved? So great. Happy days.
So I think your excuse is a cop-out.
Yeah, but that is not... Like, if you tell me the exact place you want to go and then just make me book it...
There was a list.
Why don't you just book it? What's the point of that?
Because the point is
skip
for
the
you
middleman.
to go out of your way to organise and plan the date without me having to think about it.
Yeah, but I think that's a bit of a cop out, because that's like me
What?
going, Jad, I'm feeling a bit lonely. Can you tell me that you love me? And then you go, I love you. Like, that wouldn't feel
What do you
as
mean?
good.
That's called communication.
No, but it wouldn't feel as good knowing that I've asked you to say I love you. So if you go, hey, I really want you...
So do you think it feels... Hang on. Do you think it feels as good for me to...
I just got palmed.
Do you think feels as good for me to book my own date that I'd like you to take me on?
No,
Do you think that's better?
I think it would be the same.
No, it's not the same. I'm telling you right now, it would be really nice if you booked the date and I didn't have to worry about it and we just went wherever you booked.
Okay. Do you mean like on our wedding anniversary coming up, I said, where would you like to go? And I'll book it?
Have you booked it?
No.
There you go.
Not saying I'm not. I'm just saying I haven't booked it yet.
Well, you're probably going to go to book it. It's going to be booked out. So
And we'll go another night.
this is my... Guys, are we seeing what's occurring here?
Hearing.
Are we seeing and hearing what's occurring here?
But wait, you said that a woman should do it, and then you're saying that I should do it.
No,
So
I'm saying...
that's conflicting.
I'm saying it would be nice if men picked up the slack a bit more, but they've proved to be a little bit useless.
I love how you're speaking about all men. What if some women out there and their men take them on like lovely dates all the time?
Yes, some of them do. I wish I had one of those.
Oh my God, you sound really hard done by. Yours does nothing for you. All right, what about killing pests around the house?
Men.
Why? Why do you get out of all the hard ones?
'Cause
Fair. Say no more.
that's a man job.
Yeah. Are you going to elaborate? Or?
You're supposed to protect me.
Why?
That's just your role.
You're tough as.
Yeah, if I have to be the one to get the pest, if you're not home, of course I'll do it.
I don't think you would. I think you'd close the door and go to another room.
That's wrong. You're wrong. I would, if there was a spider in Fletcher's cot, I'd get it.
Oh, in his cot.
That's what I mean. I have to protect my young.
I reckon you'd actually take him out and put him in our bed. Wait till I got home.
No, I'd smack the spider.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, but that's your job.
So
most of the
pests are
time.
my job.
Pests are man job.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I think pests should be a
All right.
man's job.
What about bath time with the kids?
Bath time with the kids. I don't know. Whoever...
I
Like-
think this is different in every household.
Yeah. You have baths with Fletch every single night, but it's because you bathe with him and then shower. It's like part of a thing.
It's our
But
routine.
if you don't bath with him, I always bath him singularly. Like if he's in the bath by himself, I do it. But otherwise, he's in the bath with you.
Yes.
But you never bathe him if it's just him in the bath.
As in, if I'm home and I'm able to bathe,
Yeah, you
him,
go into the bath
I'm
with
in
him,
with him 'cause
and
I
have
find
a play.
I find it easier and it's nice for
Yeah.
us to have that time together.
Yeah, but I bathe him if it's just him in the bath.
Yeah.
So yeah, weird one. But
Well, I think
I don't know. Maybe whoever's like more like I actually don't like baths. I think they're yuck. Like I would never in a year I would have 0 baths.
But you could shower.
Yeah, I do shower with him sometimes, and that's fun.
But whose
I,
job is it? In most households.
Most households to bathe the kid or be in the bath with the kid.
Bathe the kids.
Bathe the kid. I don't know.
Bath time.
Maybe a woman's job.
You reckon?
I just think you're very diligent with like washing every single crevice and crease in his whole body.
So are you telling me when you bathe him, you don't?
No, I'm just saying you're like very
Which crevice
good
do
at.
I need to look out for?
We're very good at doing that, and I'm saying some men might not be as diligent. I'm not talking about me
Yeah.
only. I'm just saying some men might be like, yeah, he's washed, he's all good.
Here's what I think's happening. I think in most households where it's a traditional household and the man's gone off to work and the woman's been home the whole day, I think when the man comes home and starts helping out then with the kids once he's home, perhaps there's some men that are taking bath time.
That's true. So what's your answer?
I don't know.
Awesome. Thank you for clearing that up.
I don't know what the majority would say.
I'm sure-
I'm
I'm
curious
sure-
to know what the majority would say about bath time.
I'm sure whoever's the one going out to work and then coming home would enjoy that time with
Yeah.
the kids because it is a fun time.
Yeah.
bath time. For the most part, if your kid likes water. Some, I'm sure hate
Yeah.
it, like animals.
Okay.
All right, what about cleaning bathrooms?
I think woman.
I agree.
I don't think men would do a very good job. Sorry, hate to say it. Sorry, man. Men.
Any reason or?
They just don't see the little nooks. They don't get into the crannies and they don't.
I've never heard crannies used singular. I've heard nooks and crannies. I've never heard people wouldn't get into the crannies. That was weird.
I don't think they'd put enough effort in. They wouldn't see the smudges on the taps and then go over the smudges on the taps. I think it would just be a general wipe down with some toilet paper. It would be a bit dire.
Do you know what I find quite funny is that
That's what you
you're always very critical of. Jad and I have 2 bathrooms in the house, of which one she mainly uses and one I mainly use for no we haven't split them. It just kind of happens like that. And you're always very critical of my bathroom. Like you'll come and say, "Oh, it needs this done," or "Do this,
Because
do
you
it."
shed hair like crazy.
And
Little
then-
little curly leg hairs.
And then if I go up into your bathroom, there is rubbish everywhere. The drains get blocked because of all your hair. Your makeup's dropped into the sink and it's stained all the sink. Like your bathroom is putrid. But you'll come down and go, "Oh, you need to fix up these few things."
My
It's
bathroom,
like,
firstly, right now is much cleaner than yours.
yeah, but you do this thing, right, where you do like a big clean once every few months instead of just like, if you drop makeup in the sink, just wipe it up.
Well, maybe
know?
you should be cleaning the bathrooms more. Get on your hands and knees. I'm pregnant, not supposed to be inhaling the fumes. Did you ever think about that?
True. So
Yeah.
you've swapped from men don't see things and won't see things and would do it worse to, I should clean the bathroom.
My reasoning is men shouldn't do the bathroom because they suck at it.
Mm.
But if they did a better job, maybe the woman would feel happy stepping back from that job.
I'm sure that would go for every job, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
wrong.
I love how you never back up any of your points with any action or evidence. It's just, you just have the point.
I personally think you should learn how to clean the bathroom.
Trust me, I feel very similar. It's okay to wipe up the makeup if it drops. You wouldn't get in trouble. It's
Thank
just wipe it up and be done with it.
Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it.
All right,
Also,
what about,
I don't have a say in my hair blocking the drain. That's not like a thing that I'm trying to make happen.
well, when it drops into the sink, right, and you
and then I
finish
turn
using the
tap
sink,
on and it just,
when there's 35 hairs around it, you could just pick them up with a piece of toilet paper. You
There-
don't have to keep
there
using the
isn't
tap
often
until they drop
35.
down.
It's like one every now and then I miss it.
Oh, there's so many fibs coming out of your mouth.
Okay. I disagree.
Okay. You used my bathroom this morning to do your hair. And then you told me to go in and clean the bathroom because we had a sitter coming to look after Fletch.
Yeah.
And you obviously like the bathroom being nice for them.
Because your little curly
which
leg
is
hairs
very
are all
fair.
over the floor.
My curly leg hairs aren't in the sink. And so when I went to clean
No,
the
but your
sink,
beard hairs are.
all your hair from doing your hair was in the sink. You could have picked that up when you
I
finished
didn't
doing
see
your
it.
hair.
Maybe I
I
just don't
didn't see
see
it.
my own hair in the sink anymore.
Yeah, convenient. Convenient. I don't see the hair, guys.
That's my excuse.
I love it. All right, what about taking the kids to the doctor?
I think typically that's going to fall on mum.
Because
I just think mums are across like the medical history a bit more.
the medical history.
Yeah,
I reckon I agree with you, but I don't think it's because they'd be across the medical history.
I do.
I just think it's because perhaps they would take things like maybe a little bit more seriously.
Oh, that's concerning.
No, like okay. Well, just for example, when Fletch falls over at the park, you're like, "Oh, Snooky, are you okay? Oh, poor baby." And I'm
Sorry.
like, "Bro, he fell on grass. You just let him get up and keep playing. Like
He does.
he's
keep playing.
fine." So if he has like a tickle in his throat or a bit of a runny nose, like maybe your dad would just go like, "Yeah, he's all right. Like give him a bit of Panadol before he goes to bed, and he'll be fine. Like
I
he'll
feel
get
like
over
you're
it."
painting me in this light that is completely untrue.
What was the
I
line?
don't baby him when he falls. Only if he's actually axed himself.
Yeah, but
I
sometimes
try to help him brush it off quickly.
there's a big difference between like when a kid falls and like an actual pain cry or like a I'm shocked that I fell cry.
I agree.
And I think most of your responses are like, oh, poor Snooky.
You're so full of crap.
I'm so not.
Yes, you are.
He falls in the lounge room onto a couch and you go, oh, you okay? We don't need to ask if he's okay. He's
Yeah, but I
fine.
don't
He
go,
fell on a
"Oh,
cushion.
I go, you okay, Bubba? That's what I say. I go, you okay? I'm asking my son if he's okay. I think that's pretty valid.
It is valid when he hurts himself. Not every time he is not on his feet.
Okay, whatever you want to say.
I love you. Honey.
You just live in whatever world you're living in.
You're a great mum. Don't stress.
Okay, so true.
What about dishwasher? You should say man here because you never do it. So I don't know why you're like tossing this up.
Yeah, but this isn't about us.
Oh,
This is
okay.
about like most situations. Who should be doing what?
Sure.
I reckon the woman.
Why?
I just think that's just. I don't know. It's just a woman job. I think it just falls on the shoulders of a woman most of the time.
Except for our instance.
Yep.
Okay.
Just for context, we're not a traditional household.
I don't
because I feel
really-
like there's a bit of information missing here in terms of you doing most things.
What information do you want to give?
Well, just that we don't run like a traditional household.
Yeah,
is
that's
that
fine.
I'm
I
often
never-
out of the house
I
a
never
bit
said-
more
I
with
never
work
said we
stuff,
were
so it
traditional.
ends up that the balance is just a little bit different.
I mean, I think the dishwasher is totally who cares. I don't think there should be one sex that does it over the other. It doesn't matter. But in our house, you can do things wrong, even when you're doing them as the bloke. So Jad used to tell me, the person who does the dishwasher, she tried to make it like more efficient for me. She goes, in the cutlery thing that has its little squares where you put the cutlery, she goes, you should put all little spoons in one, all forks in one, all spoons in one, and all knives in one. So then when you take it out, it's really easy to put the knives away and the spoons away. And I went, I'm not looking for your assistance in how to do the dishwasher better.
I
And
think that's a
it's
great
fine when
idea.
I pick them out
I wonder if
to
anyone
do
does
this
that.
in the drawer. It takes 2 seconds. It's not like a big thing. But Jad has all the efficiency systems for the tasks that she doesn't do.
This is
It's
great.
very
I'm loving
helpful.
this. With every point, you have something that I'm doing wrong.
No.
It's amazing.
I just think that if you wanted to do it a specific way, just do it yourself.
Sure.
Like sometimes,
Take it on board.
no. Sometimes,
Oh, here we go. What else are you going to say?
Sometimes you'll go,
Jade actually craps the bed and then she smooths it around and then she's actually the worst person in the whole world.
I didn't think you'd be open about talking about that.
Just waiting for your next thing. What else?
No, I'm saying sometimes, like if it's like a bottle or something, you'll go, can you wash the bottles? And I'll do it. And then you go, did you do it like this? You know, so like you'll
Because
wait
you
for
don't
me.
clean Fletcher's straw.
No, but I'm saying,
You clean his bottle and then you leave the part that he sucks out of dirty.
no, I won't
That's
do
why
that.
I ask you if you're cleaning a bottle properly.
I'm saying that if you want something done a specific way,
You've got to do it yourself. I agree.
No. You should specify that before the task is done.
I
Not-
didn't think I had to specify that when you clean a bottle, you should clean the whole thing.
No, I'm just providing an example.
So am I.
It's different cases. I'm saying that if you want something done in a specific way, it's best to communicate that before the task is done.
Okay.
Not after the task is
I'm
done.
sorry for
Ask
assuming
if it's
that you
been
have
done
a
a
bit of
certain
common
way.
sense. I do apologise.
That's fine.
That when I say clean the toilet, I don't just mean stick the brush in the bowl. I mean actually lift the toilet seat and then clean all the hair and urine that's on the bowl too. That's, I just thought that was common sense. I didn't think I'd have to tell you that.
It is.
It is?
It is.
Good to know.
I did do that today before our guest came. Thank you.
Well
Thank you very much. Thank you
done.
very
Well
much.
done.
Don't yell at me.
Next one? Okay,
Yeah.
we're moving on. This is really turning into a battle of the sexes, isn't it? Okay, wait.
Waiting.
Okay, the vacuuming.
Man.
Really?
Yeah. Why woman?
I reckon most households, the women are vacuuming.
That's not the question, though. It's
Vacuums are marketed
it's
to
who
women.
Should who should do it? Poor people have to listen to you breathe into the mic.
Don't worry, I'm sure hand cuts out all my pauses. I reckon vacuuming's a woman's job. I think a lot of people like vacuuming, actually.
Okay.
Put some music on. You start doing the vacuuming. It makes that sound when it comes up. It goes, and that's really satisfying.
Why can't men enjoy that then?
I think out of the household tasks, the vacuuming is more enjoyable.
Okay.
Like if you go down the list.
So what you're saying is that women should get to do all the enjoyable tasks and
Yeah.
men should do all the unenjoyable, difficult ones.
I'm saying women should get the ones that are a bit easier and more enjoyable. Yeah.
Okay. I don't disagree. I'd like
Okay.
taking the tough tasks away from you.
There you go.
Okay, what about family calendar? Like just organising the
Do
logistics
people
of a
even
family.
have family calendars?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Oh, when I was a kid,
Or
100%.
do you think like we'll need one as we have more kids and like they become busy and
Yeah. I mean, not to say you couldn't use your like
Sure.
phone calendar or something, but I literally
like
remember as a
family
kid,
Google calendar.
Mum would have a calendar on the fridge and like
Yeah, we did
every
too.
day would have like
Yeah.
what kid has what and like,
Sure.
just the
Okay,
yeah,
I think
what
that's
needed to
I
be
think
done.
that's the woman's job.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Yeah.
You are pretty diligent with a calendar.
I do
Like
love a calendar.
you're very
Love my
good at
Google
putting
calendar.
everything in. I kind of just like think that I can remember stuff.
I
and
know.
then sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. Jad goes, "Oh, we got this, or we got this today," and I go, "Oh, lucky you told me because I had no idea."
Yes.
But I like to think that I can remember.
Yeah, I can't live without my calendar. If it's not in there, it's not in my brain and I'm not showing up.
Yep, I agree. Jad,
Okay.
Jad's on top of that.
All right, next one.
What about car?
No, this is my one.
Oh, sorry. Jesus.
Buying the kids Christmas presents. This is an easy one. Come
Okay,
on.
traditionally, I would say that is a woman's role, but
What do you mean traditionally? In all aspects, that is a woman's
well, I
role.
can only speak from my experience as like
Okay.
I'm one of 5 kids, so there was lots of birthdays and lots of like
Yes.
Christmases,
Lots of
Christmas
gifts.
presents bought. Often, my dad was just as excited as the kids to open the presents because he had no idea what they were, because Mum had bought them and his name was on the card, and he was the one going out to work, so he was the one essentially paying for it, but he definitely didn't know what was wrapped.
No, I don't like that mentality. They're both paying for it because
Yeah, sure.
the woman's
I didn't
working.
mean it like
She's
that.
just not getting a paycheck.
I
for
mean,
it.
he was contributing.
Arguably more.
He was contributing to the gift,
Yeah.
but he didn't buy the gift
Yeah.
or wrap the gift.
His name's on it.
Yeah, but his name
no
was.
idea what it was.
It would
He's
say.
like, what did I get you?
It would say, "Mum and Dad are really excited to see you use this,"
Yeah.
and then when you open it, he was also excited to see how you'd be using it because he didn't know what it was.
Women, we both agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Women are better.
But I'll also be excited to
They're better gift buyers most
buy
of the
Fletch
time.
gifts. Sure.
Yeah.
You're pretty good.
I know.
You got an easy job though, because I don't want anything ever, and then you just find something that's broken and just re-get that.
I hate shopping for you. You're the hardest person in my life to shop for
Why?
because you don't want anything ever.
How easy is that?
It's not easy
But I
because
don't-
I'm never going to show up empty-handed. So it's just impossible to get the right thing.
No, but you figure it out because you just go searching through my stuff, find something that's broken or cracked or has
Yeah.
holes in it, and then you just replace
That's
it.
my trick is I start replacing things that need replacing.
Yeah. And
Are you using that Thor wallet?
yes, that's my day to day.
Is it? I
Yeah.
thought maybe you went back to your old one.
No.
I got like this stupid Thor like Velcro wallet from Amazon or something. As a joke, but he loves it.
Well, that's because I got to get rid of the designer wallet you gave me, which never really was my style.
So hard. My wife bought me a nice wallet.
No, but that to me seems like a weird gift, right? Because
There
you
you go.
know
Oh
that
my
I
God.
don't care for designer stuff. I don't want
Snooze.
branded stuff. But you bought me a designer wallet, and then I'm meant to like love the designer wallet, even though I don't like
No,
designer
I don't
things.
care
How does that
you
work?
don't like it. I just thought you'd appreciate the fact that I went to the effort to get you a nice wallet when you hadn't ever owned one.
How does that make any sense?
What do you mean?
If I communicate to you, I don't want nice, expensive things. I don't want anything designer, and then you go, but I thought you'd appreciate the effort of me going to get you the thing that you don't want.
Yeah, but you also say you don't want anything ever, and then when I got you that gaming chair, you bloody loved it. So
Well, yeah,
sometimes it's just hit and miss.
Because otherwise I'd be sitting on like a stool. So yeah, I appreciate a
Yes.
desk chair, but that's a necessary thing.
You needed a wallet at the time. Your other one was broken.
Did not.
Okay.
I love my Thor wallet. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, what about car repair, service, and maintenance?
Man, next. We don't need to discuss that.
Why?
Just man.
So just all cars.
That's a man's job.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from
Oh, God.
because you...
You're like permanent devil's advocate.
No, I'm saying I get where you're coming from.
Go.
Because when we need to do some maintenance on your car,
Sorry, I forgot there'd be a cheeky dig involved.
there's
Yeah,
no,
go on,
it's
go.
not a dig.
Go.
It's just reality.
Go.
When I said to you, I go, hey, you're going to need to really register your car. Like, it's running out of rego. And you're like, yeah, we'll get onto it.
Okay.
The blue one.
Yeah.
And then I said, it's going to be too late. And then it was too late. And then you let it lapse. And now it's been out of rego for 6 months.
But we're not driving it.
I've taken the number plates off. It's now just a useless car.
It's
'cause
useless anyway.
After 3 months, you need to go to the service in New South Wales and essentially like register it as a new vehicle, get new plates. Like,
Yes.
so you not doing those things has just made this
Because
way bigger task.
I don't drive it. It's my first ever car that I had an emotional attachment to, but didn't actually want.
So
And now
can
it's
we
stuck.
can we get rid of it?
Yeah, get rid of it.
All right. If anyone wants to come to our place and pick up a car,
My mum wants.
get in touch. She hasn't taken it.
Well, she will remind her.
Yeah, please, because it's a bloody eyesore.
All right, next one. Okay, handiwork around the house.
I would not trust that to you, so I can only speak on that.
I'd be good with a drill, I reckon.
No, is that a joke?
We don't have one though.
No. Here's, I love that you brought this up. You know, Lachie and Jade more shade on me. It's not shade. It's just my life experience with you, right? So once upon a time, we were
God.
putting something together, whatever that might be. It might have been like the beds when we moved. They were quite intricate to put together. There was a lot of fiddling, and there was a lot of like screwing in screws with a screwdriver. To which Jad said, verbatim, "I wish there was something electric that could do this." And I said to her, "Do you mean like a drill?" And she went, "Oh yeah." And I just thought to myself, does Jad think that society and everything that we have has just been built by manually doing in screws everywhere?
Yes.
Like,
Have you seen the pyramids? They didn't have screwdrivers. I mean, drills.
yeah, okay. So you're definitely not the handyman because you didn't know that drills were a thing.
I think I could be handy though.
No, give me an example.
With a hammer and a...
No, give me an example of something that you would be the one that we would call to fix in the house.
Okay. That's a good question.
Trust me, I'm racking my brain too. We can come back to it if you want. I can give you some time.
Let me sit on it.
Awesome. But I'm glad you wanted to take the task, but you couldn't think of one thing which you would be better at fixing.
Well, what do you fix?
That's my point. You wouldn't have a clue. All right, beautiful. That's handled. Okay, what about
Gluing a vase.
just making the bed in the morning? There's a right answer to this.
Yeah, women.
No. Whoever gets out last.
True.
Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever gets out last.
Men are going to do it wrong.
If someone sleeps in for an extra 20 minutes, the other person shouldn't be responsible for coming back and making the bed when they get out of bed.
I agree.
If you're the last one in there, make the bed.
Good to know.
I made it this morning when I got out.
Did ya?
Yeah.
You
Had an
haven't-
extra
you
15
haven't been?
minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus, my life's
I haven't
so
been because
hard.
I'm not the one that sleeps in usually, lucky duck.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, I hate when he tells the truth.
That's not the truth,
Okay, last one. What about taking the dog out for a wee in the rain or a walk?
man.
Why? I love how everyone that sounds marginally unpleasant, you have an immediate response
I'm
to.
sure lots of women enjoy taking their dogs out.
No, that wasn't the thing. It's in the rain.
Oh, in the rain.
That's the whole point of
Specifically
it.
the rain?
Specifically a walk or
Yeah.
wee in the rain.
Yeah, man.
Are you going to explain? You know, this episode would have been so much easier if when you gave your response of man
Yeah.
or woman, you just went into the reason why instead of sitting there and then
Sometimes
I have to go.
I don't have a reason. Sometimes
Why?
it's just nature. It's just the way of life. It's just evolution.
Oh, okay.
We've evolved so that that's not a job for us.
For women.
Yeah.
Just walking out in the rain.
I don't want it. I don't want to do that.
Tough gig for, like, I know someone who is in very close proximity to me right now who is a single woman with a dog. So when it's raining, she just leaves the dog inside, never takes it out.
I
doesn't do a
mean, in
wee.
that scenario, you don't have a choice. You're taking the dog out, right? But if there was a man present,
Can't really say it's evolution then, can you?
she might want him to do it instead.
Can I get a nod from someone in the room if that's correct?
Can confirm.
All right, can confirm if there was a man in her life right now,
Yes.
he would be taking it out
He
in
would
the
be
rain.
taking out the dog.
Okay,
It's just how it is.
I'm fine with that because doesn't your hair get frizzy or something in the rain?
Mine?
Just women in general.
Do you know
Isn't that,
me?
Isn't that something that women say happens if their hair gets
Some,
frizzy
if
in the
that's
rain?
their hair type.
What's a hair type?
Oh, God.
Don't we all just have hair?
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Sweetheart.
My partner does everything, but he doesn't know hair types.
Oh, my hair's
Jesus.
straight, so everyone else's must be.
Is that a thing?
That was you. I was doing you.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Bro, put on a hat. Who cares?
Clean your bathroom.
All right, guys, that's that's that is our battle of the sexes. It really got heated there. That was not how I envisioned
Yeah,
this
because
chat
you
going.
started annihilating me on every point.
No. I just when you start saying that you'll be the handyman,
no,
I
we're
have
going
to.
back.
I have to
We're
ask
going
you.
back. We're getting into
I
it.
have to ask you why you think you'd be the handyman.
We have to move forward at some point.
Yeah, okay. That's why we're moving forward from this episode. Guys, that's all we have, Battle for the Sexes. If you agree, disagree, feel free to weigh in wherever you see fit, preferably in the comments on Spotify. And yeah, you can, I mean, I'm sure everyone has a very, very different scenario, but that's
Yes.
ours. I guess a little insight into us. But
Yeah.
our Ask Mum and Dad is as follows. It says, hey, I need some mum and dad advice. I've been with my partner for almost 3 years now. We've built a really nice life together, traveling, living abroad for over a year, and we rarely fight or argue. We're on the same page about a lot of big things like kids, money, morals, etc., and he's incredibly supportive, kind, and charming. Great start. But for quite a while, I've been questioning if he's truly my forever person. He's introverted and prefers routine, while I'm more extroverted and spontaneous. I get a lot of energy from being
Sounds
around
familiar.
people who are chatty, silly, and enthusiastic. And as time has gone on, I've realized that isn't really who he is. It became especially clear when we moved abroad and were relying just on each other. Our senses of humor don't really match, and I often feel like I'm the one keeping the energy up. Sometimes he even makes comments that I'm embarrassing or annoying, which really hurts. I feel like we don't laugh or connect in the same way I do with friends. What do you guys think I should do moving forward?
I think you know. Honestly.
What, is that just straight breaker?
Yeah, I think it sounds like she knows and she just doesn't want to face the hard truth because there's some boxes that are ticked. But the things that matter and mean the most later in life are those things. Like, can you laugh together? Are you having fun together? Like, do you feel like you can be yourself around them? And it doesn't sound like he's really embracing that. So
I mean, I
don't
agree
know.
in a sense, but then I would also say that I disagree in a way because I don't agree that's vital to be able to do that. But if he's saying
What?
I said I agree that's vital.
Oh,
that
you agree?
Yeah, it's vital.
I thought
that
you said you don't agree that
No,
it's
no,
vital.
I agree. But in saying that he's said a few things like embarrassing or annoying in scenarios, like that's a pretty easy hill to get over, right? Like you say that doesn't.
I disagree. I completely
okay.
disagree. It's giving Miley and Liam.
I don't know what that means.
Of course you don't. Basically, they weren't a good match because she was who she was and he didn't love that. And supposedly, I don't actually know them. You know, and if this woman is a particular way and is outgoing and likes to be silly and have fun and he doesn't appreciate that, then she's going to feel like she can't be herself around him. So why would you want a life like that where you're not yourself?
Sure.
You can find a nice guy anywhere. Sorry, hate to
Sure.
say it, but there's plenty
But
of
I'm saying I
those.
agree with half, but I also like we did a whole episode once on opposites attract, and we said that opposites do attract.
I agree, but you still need to embrace the opposite. Like you and I are very different, but we embrace one another and we can still come together at the end of the day and laugh, and we still have a lot of things in common that, not perhaps surface level, but deep down we share a lot of the same like morals and ethics and so I think yes, opposites attract, but you should still feel like you can be yourself around them.
Yeah, I agree. But in also saying that, I'm saying I feel like also when you say that it showed when you were just together, the two of you overseas, and you solely relied on each other. The reality of being with someone long term is that most of your life is going to be just with that person,
Yeah.
So like right now, Jad and I, like we have a kid, another one on the way, and most of 95% of our lives is just the two of us with the kids. And then we occasionally get to go out and like see friends and see people. But the 95% is the bit that is most of your life, right? So to have someone that is, mostly happy just being around you, I don't think it's like a shocking thing because that's the reality of life as you get older. It's like your partner is the person which you're going to do almost everything with at all times, and then you're going to have the other things that you do outside, whether it's like work, friends, social, as well as, but most of it's going to be with your partner.
But didn't
right?
she say that that's when it shone a light that he didn't like certain things about her.
Yeah, it was kind of like that's
Well,
when
there
she
you go.
noticed it the most, when we were forced to be,
Exactly.
solely relying on each other. But I'm saying that's going to be the inevitability of being with a partner long term.
So are you arguing for or against what I'm saying?
I'm saying I don't think that's the worst thing to like.
I'm confused.
I'm saying that
about the point you're
maybe
making.
when you're young, that might be like a scary thing, but as you get older, it's like that's just kind of the reality of relationships is that you're going
But
to
she's
spend
saying
most
that
of your
the
time
stuff
with that
came
person.
to surface in that time. So wouldn't you then be saying that if that's most of your time that's alone together, that you're going to have more of that?
Yeah, possible. I took it to mean more so that they were overseas, and because she's so outgoing and open, that she probably found it easy to make friends abroad. You know what I mean, and connect with people. Whereas he left his friends back home, which he might have been easy to connect with, and then
Okay,
struggled
read it
to
again,
make
'cause
friends.
she didn't say anything about friends. Read when she said we go overseas. Just read that bit again.
This is the first time we've ever done this. Reread it.
Well,
Okay.
it's important. We
Okay, where's it? Cut that out. Okay. It became especially clear when we moved abroad and were relying just on each other. Our senses of humor don't really match, and I often feel like I'm the one keeping the energy up.
right. So if you're discovering that whilst you're in each other's company alone, wouldn't it become more of that over time as you spend more time just the two of you?
Yeah, if that's something that you
So that's
really
not,
don't
that's
like.
not something you want, right?
Yeah.
I think a sense of humor is something that is kind of important. I think you need to be able to laugh through life with your partner because there's some really shitty times that you go through, and that humor is everything in those times, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't disagree with it. It sounds like on the larger scale, perhaps you're not compatible. And
Yeah.
you can be with, it might be a tough like square to circle when you say your partner's charming and really nice, but then you don't get along with them on other aspects and levels of your relationship. And that's fine because you'll find the person where they fit all categories for you.
So are we on the same page?
Yeah, it sounds like
We got there.
she's like looking for a bit of a kick in the butt or encouragement, I guess, to leave or confidence to leave. But yeah. No, I agree with you. I was just playing devil's advocate for
I know
a little
you
bit
love
of it.
that game, don't you?
Well, I mean, if we both just said, "Yep, leave," that would be
Then it
very.
would be short and quick, and she'd go, "Well, there's my answer."
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
that
here we
being
go.
said, this episode we should have just said, "Man or woman," and they just said, "Man." Okay, next one.
If that's what you thought,
we would have been done in 18 seconds.
if that's what you genuinely thought and agreed to, yes, some of them could have been rapid fire.
All right, ask me anything.
Okay, what's your favourite thing about me?
Hair. Okay, guys, thanks for joining us this week.
That's terrible.
I was just saying that's how the conversation could have been,
But that's a terrible answer.
Okay, it's elbows. Guys, we appreciate having you with us. Another week done and dusted. Battle of the Sexes. Feel free to join in the comments if you want to weigh in. Jad's giving me absolute daggers right now for saying my favorite thing about her was her elbows. Obviously, I don't mean that.
They've got a nice picture of you today.
What does that
feel.
mean?
Just of what you do and don't do around the house, the lack of date planning, the lack of holiday planning, and then...
Wait, what I do and don't do around the house? What I don't do is like one thing. So yeah, if they want to take that and run to the races with it, go for it.
We're going to have to continue this off the podcast.
Yeah, we do most weeks. Guys, means a lot that you join us, and we look forward to chatting to you next week.
Thanks for sticking around. We'll
Bye.
see you soon. Bye.